come to the Egleton Reserve once again, here at Rutland Water. Usually, after purchasing our permits, we turn right on leaving the Eggleton Birdwatching Centre, but today we're heading left to check out some of the hides in the opposite direction. Both the Eggleton and the Linden Reserve cover a vast area, and there are 31 hides to visit. We settle ourselves in the Mallard hide that looks out across Lagoon 1 when we watch one of the ever-increasing numbers of great white egret fly across in front of us, and yet another flies in to land on the shoreline. It looks like there's a good mix of wildfowl out there, from sleeping shoveler to teal, and a fairly substantial flock of the declining lapwing. Some movement in front of the hide catches our eye, and it's a hen blackbird foraging. The shoreline on the opposite side of Lagoon 1 reveals yet 2 more great white egret. We spot another species of duck among the teal, they're widgeon. And then suddenly the lapwing take to the winter sky. We haven't seen many small birds today until this reed bunting appears in the tree to the side of the hide, and then the wild fowl count increases with views of this female goosander. And then this striking male goldeneye. And then things improve even more with views of these red-head smew, and it's our first view of these pretty rare birds for quite some time. And we have a pair out there, but no sign of any males, unfortunately. We spot a wading bird on the edge of a distant island. It looks like a green sandpiper. And then another small bird appears. This time it's a female stonechat. And the wildfowl count increases further with this striking male pintail. The mallard hide has delivered an excellent mix of birds, but we decide to move on. Our destination is the snipe hide, and on the way we watch this black-backed gull devouring a bird carcass. The snipe hide looks out over wet meadows and Lagoon 1 beyond, and also the birdwatching centre. We watch a flock of grey-legged geese grazing on the tufted grass. And just offshore, another goosander, this time a male. And looking further out, a pair. And it looks like the black-backed gull has given up its meal to a juvenile, probably its offspring. The snipe hide gives us better views of widgeon, the males resplendent with their chestnut and golden heads, and their distinctive call is one of the archetypal sounds of winter. Here's the first little egret of the day, and as it disappears into the grass, another of its larger cousins appear. We've seen 4 here today, and they're very mobile, suddenly taking flight to move to a different location. And here's another member of the heron family, this time a grey heron. Then the great white egret changes location yet again to give us a closer view, before eventually flying off yet again to land on the shoreline of Lagoon 1, which is our signal to move on to check out one more hide before heading home, the 360-degree hide. This hide gives a panoramic view across Lagoon 5 and also in the opposite direction across Lagoon 7. And once again we're reminded of what a huge reserve this is, but there's nothing much on view from here, just mute swan and a pair of widgeon. And on the far side of the lagoon is this sand martin bank. Well, it's been a really excellent day here at Eggleton once again, but the winter winds have really started to blow now, so we're going to head home and a warm fire beckons. I'll see you next time.